Okay, I want to stretch this out a little bit to give us a little bit more room to work here. So, remember that, let's pick this apart a little bit. Okay, so A, what we're really looking at, well, let's actually do this. Let's copy this and put it here. So what we're talking about here is A and A prime. And what we already know we have here is B and A double prime. Okay, that's what we decided is up here. A and A prime, B and A double prime. That means A and B. Cool? So A prime, B double prime. So harmonically, let's go to a new line. Let's say we're in D major. And what we have, if we sliced away everything else, what we really have in this A section is 1 to 5, meaning it starts on 1 and it ends on 5. And then what we have in this section is 1 to 5, except it modulates. So let's say mod 5. Okay, so here we have 1 and 5. Here we have 1 modulating to 5. Okay, very different. Okay, and then here in B, we have 1. We have a sequence, we have a couple other things happening, but it ends on 1 of the original key. Okay, so there's a sequence that ends on 1 of D. Actually, I take that back. It ends on 1 of 5. So we're in this key now. And then this takes us from 1 to 1, but through a modulation. Okay, I know this is getting complicated. Just hang in there for just another second. Okay, so here's what happens. We're in D. Okay. Actually, I think I can make this less complicated if I do this. Oops. Okay, we're in D, and this A section, we have 1, 5. Nothing crazy. In the A prime section, we have 1 in D modulating to A, the key of A. Okay? So now in this B section, we're in the key of A. We have a sequence of stuff that moves around, but we end up on 1 in A. And then in this A double prime, we're in the key of A and we modulate back to D, right? So that helps it circle back around eventually. So because there's another modulation here, we should really give this its own label, which means when we take these into account, capital letters, we should call this A, should call this B, and we should call this A, even though these together are the same length as this. Length doesn't really matter in this case. So because there's a modulation happening here, it should really be called A, or actually A prime technically in the capital, which gets us to a rounded binary form. Whoa, that was complicated. But I think the thing to remember here is that rounded binary is this pattern, right? And we can find it in a lot of different music in a lot of different situations. Sometimes it's a little hidden, like in this piece, because we really have to kind of look at what's happening in the harmonic motion to really get that it's a rounded binary.